Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting video for this week. I've been planning this for a while, but I finally got him to be in a video. Basically, this week my boyfriend is gonna pick my TBR. I was gonna have him pick like 3 to 4 books and just go to Barnes. He can choose literally any book he wants me to read. But I have a pretty big TBR for this month, so I think I'm gonna have him pick one from there, and then we're gonna go to Barnes and he can pick like 2 or 3. And then he'll explain his reasoning on why he picked it. Okay, so it's been a while. Chris has been in maybe like a few clips in videos, but this is like, you are a little taller than me. This is Chris, and this is his first cameo. Maybe he'll say what he thinks. I'm gonna rate them, if I'm gonna like them. Hopefully you think I'm gonna like them.
You're gonna love them.
If you're choosing them. But the first is my TBR. Technically, he can't pick a book I don't like because my TBR is all books I think I'm gonna like. These are all the books. My physical TBR. The Kindle ones I'm just gonna read on my own. If you've watched my October TBR, you know what they are, so I'm not gonna go through all of them. But we'll see which one he chooses. And then we'll go to Barnes, and he'll choose there. Are you nervous?
No.
Not at all?
Not at all.
The only rule is I'm not reading a non-fiction book. He cannot go in that section.
I know, it's fine.
Am I just picking by like the look of it?
Whatever you
Just
want.
anything. I'll pick a huge one, but I was liking this one. Never mind. I already know what I'm picking. This one.
Oh my god. Okay.
Do you know why? I'm picking Bunny because Sarah calls Mochi Bunny. Yeah, it seems interesting.
Everyone says that that is like the weirdest book they've ever read. And you want to know something else that's really funny? So we weren't gonna film this today, and I was gonna just pick a book for my TBR to read for the day until we filmed it tomorrow. And that was the book I was gonna start reading today.
So I did a good job.
Yeah, that's really funny. Okay, what do you think I'm gonna rate it out of 5? That's like not a typical read.
Feel like a Goodreads?
No.
You're gonna rate it a 3 out of 5.
Oh, so you don't think I'm gonna love it?
No, because it's weird.
So why would you pick it?
Because it says Bunny.
Okay.
Good.
Yes, first pick of the week. I guess we'll go to Barnes and then...
To the Harry Potter section.
Really?
No, I don't think so. Bridge of Terabithia.
You could, I would read that. I love Bridge of Terabithia, the movie. I'm really excited to read Bunny. Everyone says it makes them uneasy, and they don't know what's going on. You can take it off the thing.
I'll do one that you like and one that...
You don't have to tell me. You just pick whatever, and then we'll talk about it.
See you at Barnes.
Start with a book I think you want. This is where I start to get rattled. I know you like books here, I know you like books over there, right?
I'm not saying anything.
I'm just gonna walk until one jumps out of me.
Do you have any genres you want me to read?
Is it 30? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the extra chapter.
Alright, I'm gonna pick you one thing this week. These are close.
That's a maybe.
That's a big book.
No. You feel like you're not taking anything in.
Oh, you read that?
What?
You read that?
Which? Oh, yeah, I did. Yo. It's T.
Did you say that's tea?
No, the letter.
Oh. I'm swapping this.
Do not give me a horror book.
Really?
I don't think I'd be able to.
It. Do you real dirty?
Yeah, that would be so messed up. That book is huge. I mean, if you want to.
If we were beefing right now, I'd yeah, that's the one. Alright, this one we're trying to take very seriously. There's Ellen.
We love Ellen.
Putting Crazy Like a Fox back? I was recording right now.
Yeah. Okay, we're back. He was gonna choose 3 in there, but one of them was hefty, so we put one back.
Okay, so first off, I chose Divergent because I watched the movie and I think it's gonna be good.
You said you don't remember the movie.
I don't remember, it was a long time ago, but it's something that I would maybe read.
I've never seen Divergent. I wasn't very into movies. I still am not really into movies, so maybe we'll watch it after.
Yeah.
And look at the words. Pages are short and the words are big.
Next, I chose What Happened to the Bennetts. We were looking for a book for myself, and we found this, but I never ended up getting it. But it looks kind of interesting. So now Sarah's gonna read it and let me know how it is.
When we go to Target, I always try to get him. He reads nonfiction, that's it. Books about money and...
Real estate stocks.
Like, nothing interesting. Nothing fiction. So I'm trying to get him into fiction, and I read the back of this. I said, you like... What's that show? Ozark. He liked Ozark, and I read the back of this, and I was like, this sounds similar. So now he's gonna make me read it. What do you think I'm gonna rate these ones?
I think this is gonna be a 4 out of 5. I think this is gonna be a 3 out of 5.
Damn, you don't have high hopes for these books.
4 out of 5 is good, no? Can I say like 4.5?
Yeah.
4.2 for Divergent.
4.2.
3.9 for the Bennets.
There's no romance.
Yeah, I was trying to find Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, Bridge to Terabithia. Couldn't find anything.
No, and it was like hard because I couldn't help him in the direction. Now we have 3 books for this week. This is gonna be fun. I'll start with Bunny, and then what do you want me to read after Bunny? Do you have an order you want me to read them in?
What happened to the Bennets first?
Okay.
Bunny, Divergent.
Okay.
Thanks for shopping with us.
I'm gonna read them. It's gonna be all spoiler free. Tell you my opinions as I go, and then at the end of the video, we'll meet back up with Chris, and I'll tell you my feelings.
Perfect.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
That was fun. Hi guys, why am I in the car, you may ask? I just got my hair done. Do you guys like it? I kind of just made it a little darker because the other one grew out when I cut my front pieces. They're a little shorter. That's not what this video is though. I've been reading What Happened to the Bennett. I've been reading for like 4 days now. Maybe that might be dramatic. 3? I don't know. I've been reading for like a good amount of days. You know, I should have finished this by now. This book, it starts out right off the bat. The family's in the car after the daughter's, I think, soccer game or something. And he's driving the family home when a pickup truck begins tailgating them on the dark road. And then 2 men jump from the pickup, pull guns on Jason, demand the car, and then something crazy happens. You get from that first scene into the storyline. Them thinking it's just like a carjack thing, but it turns out that the FBI comes to the family and tells them it's this drug trafficking organization. You know, you guys are not safe now. Now they're just trying to figure out who it was and what happened and why they went for this family. Right off the bat, not my kind of book, which was fine. It sounded interesting to me because I was like, at least it's like action-packed, you know? You would think it's action-packed. Thankfully, I only have like 140 pages left. Fingers crossed I finish it today because I want to start the next book. Not just because it's Bunny and I really want to read it, but because I don't want to read this anymore. Thought this was going to be really fun to read. I just hate the writing of it. Like the main guy, it's like his point of view really, and he is so like insufferable and annoying, and just like his thought process, like I skim some of the things that he thinks about because it's just like get to the point. Some of the descriptions of things are very, very descriptive. Like I don't need to know what color the grass is and how tall the grass is and what road you're on. Like it'll say like I'm on this road and then we went down this road. Like I don't live there. I don't know what road you're on. So I like skim a few paragraphs, but I read like the dialogue and stuff. So like I know what's going on for the most part. I just think if I read every single word, I would be bored to death. So not starting off too strong. I know Chris is gonna be really upset when I tell him that I 1, didn't like it, and 2, I don't think he would even like it because I almost made him buy this book because just reading the back of it, it's something that I feel like he would like, and he doesn't read fiction. Every time I went to Target, I was like, please just try it, and he never did, and I am thankful he never did because I feel like this would have been such a bad start to him getting into a fiction book. So a big bummer. I thought I was gonna enjoy this and just be like action-packed drug organization, like all these ties and stuff, and like yeah, there's like a few little plot twists and a few little things that are like really crazy, but it's not my favorite. So I am gonna continue it, obviously finish. Again, fingers crossed that that's today, so tomorrow we can start Bunny. I am going away on Saturday and today is Thursday. I'm not bringing these books with me, so I'm gonna finish this when I come back because I want to read vacation type books and books that are good for Florida and warm weather books. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to bring Bunny and Divergent with me. That's my update. That's how I've been feeling. I've been reading this, but I haven't really updated yet because I've been so confused with what I want to say, but I have processed the book as far as I've gotten, and that's what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling. I will give a final review, final update when I'm with Chris. Next clip should be me reading Bunny, and that's gonna be really fun. So far with this, even if it ends crazy, I don't think it's worth it. Thumbs down. Really upset about that, but it's fine. Have a great day. See you later. I started this book, but I just continued reading. It's like a week later, but I just got to chapter 8, page 61. I have no idea what's going on, but like I do. Like I don't know what, I don't understand. Can you tell I'm confused? What's the point of the book? Like, where is it gonna go? All I know right now is there's this weird group of girls that call themselves the bunnies or call each other bunny. And the main girl, Samantha, was kind of asked to come to one of their night smut salon. It was weird. But the way it's written is very like a pretentious type of book. Like a pretentiously written book. Like it's not straight up, this is what's going on. Like, no. Which is why I don't know what's going on. I have literally no idea where this is gonna go. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm confused but not confused. Like I'm confused of the plot of the book. I'm not confused with what's going on. Like sometimes there'll be a few sentences that I'm just like, what? But other than that, it's very interesting. I'm very intrigued to see what happens after this. Like, there's nothing in my head. I'm hoping to get like halfway today, maybe more. Who knows? I can go crazy and finish it. I probably won't. Guess I'll say so far so good. I don't know. I don't really like books written like this. It's not usually my go-to type of writing, but this Mona lady, I just want to know what's in her head to write some of these sentences. But you know what? I'm intrigued, so that's a good sign. I don't know what's gonna happen. That's fun. The unknown. Chapter 17, page 139. I don't know what's going on. The thing is, I'm trying to keep up, I'm trying to understand what's going on, but I can't. Just got to this part of the book where I kind of understand what she's been, like, what. It is so interesting. I couldn't read it last night too because I got to this one part of the book and I was like, this is kind of not sitting right with me. Just restarted it this morning. What is this book? I wanted to see where it goes now because we just got to a different part. Something weird has happened. That's all I can say. I have literally 2 pages left. Let's finish it. Process this book. I don't know what I just read. I first want to talk about authors that write like this. How do their brains work? How do they come up with these sentences? I need to like do research on this book. I wanted to read this because I was intrigued to know the theories after. I know that Chris picked this book not realizing what it was, what it's about really. Like, he read the back of it, but like when I tell him about this book, he's gonna be confused, just like I am. I wish I could make him read this book. He would be completely baffled. Look up like an analysis on this book because I need to deep dive into what it was even about. The thing with me is books that you have to now go up and read an analysis on to figure out what it was even about, like, it's not for me. I don't want a book that I have to maybe interpret a little would be nice, but like books like this just make me feel so dumb. Like, I read the words, I tried to grasp what was going on, but I simply couldn't. And I don't think my brain as knowledgeable as I feel like it could be for this type of book. And it just makes me feel so stupid that I now have to go look up what it's about. And not just that, it's just like books like that where you need to do that, or like get other people's opinions of how they think it was. It's so like just gray, and I need like a black and white. Not completely black and white, maybe like a, what am I saying now? Now I'm saying crazy things. Okay, I don't like books that are just completely like up for interpretation is what I'm trying to say. But I'm gonna go figure out what it's about and then I'll be back. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna read it. I'll give like a full ended up review when I talk to Chris about it, but I just need to tell you guys that, like, for me, I feel like I was literally reading this. Like, yeah, we read books and we're like taken out of reality, but this was like a whole different taken out of reality for me. Like, I literally felt like I was in this weird, like, drug-induced book. That's what I'll say for now, and then we'll talk about it when I update Chris on what I just read. Next on the list of our reads is Divergent. I think I'm in the minority of people that haven't read / watched this series. I think when this came out, I was super young. I was never intrigued by the books, and then I feel like the movies, just in general, when did this come out? 2011, yeah. Movies in general, I'm not a movie person. I literally, one, can't sit through a movie. I don't have the attention span. Like, I don't like care. I'd rather have like TV shows split up. Like, I can watch shows back to back, but it would be the same time length as a movie. It's very weird, but I'm not a movie person. So I just never watched it. I haven't watched a lot of like popular stuff from back then, like Hunger Games. I saw the first one, never read it, never watched any other ones. I don't even remember really anything about it. Like Twilight, don't come for me, but I literally think I read the first one in 4th grade. I watched the first one, but other than that, I know nothing about the series or anything really. So back then I wasn't big into this stuff. I have no idea what these books are about, so this should be fun. One choice decides your friends, defines your belief, determines your loyalties forever. One choice can transform you. Don't know what that means. This is a series, so maybe I'll like this and I'll end up finishing the series. I hope I don't have to. I hope I can just read this and be good and not have to move on. It's a pretty thick book, 487 pages, but I'm not too intimidated because look how big the words are and spaced out. I guess it's time to start this. I will give you my thoughts, my opinions and stuff before we wrap up this video and tell Chris all my thoughts, and you guys will get my ratings for all the books that I have read. My mind is just so like not in reality still because of Bunny. I need to like come back to reality before I start this. Anyway, I still don't know what it's about. I know that it's like dystopian. The back summary isn't really giving much. So in a future Chicago, 16-year-old Beatrice Pryor must choose among 5 predetermined factions to define her identity for the rest of her life, a decision made more difficult when she discovers that she's an anomaly who does not fit into any one group and that the society she lives in is not perfect. That's fun. I love dystopian stuff like this. Who's the actress in this? Is it? I'm gonna mix up Hunger Games with this. I don't know. I need to look that up so I can picture them. Let's get into it. I'm kind of excited. I feel like I now can join all of the group of people that have read this. The majority of people who have read this. I am 10 years late. 11 years late. Anyway, okay, maybe I should stop talking. Goodbye. I'm gonna start reading, let you know what I think. I'm so uncultured. I just looked up the cast to Divergent. I didn't want to say that it was, what's her name? Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know why I got Jennifer Lawrence and Shailene Woodley mixed up, but love Shailene Woodley. Theo James I knew was in it. Miles Teller's in it. I love him. And like a bunch of other actors. I love Miles Teller. Anyway, not sure why I had to talk about the cast right now, but I was literally on page 2. And I wanted to like look up the cast so I could like picture them in my head. It makes it easier for me. This sounds like a fun one. Bye. Guys, I didn't read a lot today, I'll be honest, but I don't know anything about this movie or books and whatever. Is there romance in this book? I had no idea. I literally thought it was just about little factions and whatever. She chose hers. I'm way past that. She's in her faction, the one she chose. And I had a feeling it was this one. I just like knew, you know, you sense it. I think this is young adult and it's written so like young adult that I just like I knew what was coming, and I feel like I know what's going to come. Not like I know what's gonna come in the book, but like as it keeps going, like I can pick up on what's gonna happen. If there's a little romance in here, I think I'm gonna like this a lot more. She had to fight someone. She has bruised all over her, and then he comes up to her and was like, whatever, this is how you could win. And she was like, I'm surprised to know that since you left halfway through my one and only fight. And he was like, it wasn't something I wanted to watch. And she thought like, what's that supposed to mean? And he was like touching her bruise. I'm here for some romance. I hope that's where this is going, and I'm not just thinking too far into this, but it's good. I can like picture the movie in my head while I'm reading it, which is really fun. It's like exactly how I imagined this book would be. Gotten through it. It's good. I'm just like not in a mood for a book like this. I want a romance. I'm hoping the romance happens and I didn't just like make that up. Okay, goodbye guys. Hi guys. 360 pages in. I think I have about 100 pages left, so I decided to give one last update before I finish. But I'm like really enjoying it. It's taking me a little bit to get through because I keep taking like breaks. I don't know why, but I take like a break, but then once I start reading again, I'm so like engrossed in the story and so just like in it that I feel like I'm watching the movie. It's so interesting. I can't believe I never read this. I never watched the movies or anything. I remember it being so popular. I don't know, I was never really interested in it, and I'm so surprised because I feel like I would have loved this. I'm very thankful that I'm reading this. I mean, it's not my type of book, not my... Actually, I feel like if this was written more recently, like not in 2011, and it like maybe like just came out, like the story came out like now, I probably honestly would read it. But like the fact that it's like 2011, like I know about it, it's like popular back then, like I just never really wanted to pick it up again. But I feel like if this came out now, I would be all up in it. You know, it reminded me of like Shatter Me, like it's dystopian with romance. I mean, Shatter Me obviously has more romance, at least from the first one of this book, but I don't know, I really like dystopian. It's really interesting to see like the politics of all of it and like how they run their world and stuff, but like it could also feel like you're in like the future of the world. I don't know, it's really interesting. I love dystopian. I'm enjoying it. I'm nervous / excited to see how this book ends. I hope it doesn't leave on any cliffhangers. Obviously it's the series. I feel like it's not gonna, but I don't know. And then I'm excited to watch the movie. I'll probably watch it this weekend because that'll be fun. The part where like she's in a different faction right now, she was seeing her brother, so I feel like something crazy might happen soon being with who she's talking to right now, and I'm really excited to see. I feel like we need a little change of events because the whole things have just been like her initiation and stuff, and all of the people in her initiation group. All good things, thankfully. I'm gonna put my headphones back on, finish the book. Maybe I'll come back with Chris and get my final thoughts with him on all of the books. We'll see. But I'm listening to the playlist called Running for Your Life in a Dystopian Movie, and this like the song keeps coming up. Survivor. It literally, this artist keeps coming up. This one's Survivor, and then they also have a cover of Toxic, but they make it so like intense, and like when it's playing I'm like, oh my god. And it's like the perfect songs for when like action is happening. That's all I have. I just wanted to update you guys. I have gone further today. I'll probably finish it in the next few hours. I'm so excited. I'll let you guys know when I'm done. Goodbye. We're back with Chris.
What's up, guys?
At the end of the week. Actually, no, it hasn't been a week. It's been
2 weeks.
2 weeks because we went away. But I finished the books. And now we're going to tell him my thoughts on the books. And you guys.
Soup.
Okay, so what did you think I rated this?
3.8 out of 5.
No, I think it was 3.
4.2?
I think you're making them up. I think it was a 3.9. Whatever it was. I gave it a 2. So, it was so bad. I was saying, like, thank God you didn't read this as your first fiction book. You would have never read another fiction book after this. The story could have been really good. Like, it was interesting. Because every time I looked at it, I said you should read it. But the writing was bad. It was just very descriptive, but not in a good way. Like, too much description. Yeah, exactly. Thumbs down. There was a carjack, whatever, in the beginning, and something happened during that. And then the dad wanted to, like, figure out why they chose that family to carjack. But the thing that happened during it, he just kept repeating himself. And it was really sad, but it was too much. And the character just wasn't likable. I didn't like him.
Bad book.
It was just not good. Don't recommend. 2 out of 5. Then, he chose Bunny. And I was reading this kind of, like, he was, like, over sometimes, and I would read some of it, and I would make him read a few sentences because this book was insane. But I told you it was about the group of girls that call themselves Bunny, like the witchcraft stuff. What did you think I rated this?
I think that I said 3.5 out of 5.
I think I said 3 out of 5. I don't think it gave a point.
And you're gonna rate it,
yeah, what do you think I rated it?
A 3 out of 5.
No.
Lower?
Yeah.
2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, 2.5 out of 5 I would give this. It's not a book for me. But I said that at the end of it, like, I thought people were saying they had to look up theories about how the book ended, not look up, like, literally what the whole book was about, and I feel like it's such a waste of time for me, reading a book and having to interpret it, and it takes too much of my brain. I feel like it's a waste of time. I have to look up what I just read. I feel like after I read a book, I should know what I just read. You know,
sure.
But it was that kind of book, and it's not for me. But it wasn't,
It's not like Alice Feeney.
It's not like Alice Feeney, no. Different genre. I don't know. It was just weird. Look, you want to read a sentence?
Yeah, it's odd.
He's like, I don't know if this was, like, it actually happened. Like, I literally feel like I was on drugs reading that. Then Divergent. What do you think I rated this one?
Probably 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think you said something like that. But
I think you rated it a 4 out of 5.
I did. I really liked it. I like the story. It was cool. That was a good choice. I'm happy that I read this because so many people have. You haven't.
No.
But you watched the movie?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're lying. I feel like you never watched it.
If I watched it was a really long time ago.
When you were like 12. It came out in 2011. But I liked the story. It was fun. I love young adult dystopian. It's so easy to read. The ending was a little crazy, and also it ended like there was no really closure for me. I feel like I have to read the next one. I think I want to read the rest of the series instead of watching the rest of the movies. But we could watch the first movie.
Alright.
And I also didn't know there was a romance in it. There's a romance, a little, and it was really good. It was very like
Percy the Jackson Thief-esque.
What?
Percy the Jackson Thief.
Percy Jack. Wait.
Or ESQ.
No.
Oh, Percy the Jackson the Lightning Thief.
Percy Jackson the Lightning Thief.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking
about? I know. Yeah, I know what that book was. I read that. It's
no,
not
the
the
S
same.
word?
I know what S means.
I was like an idiot.
No, but this was really good. I really liked it. Action-packed and fun.
Good.
Yeah, that one you could give a pat on the back. Overall, I think that we should do this again.
But you get one and I get one.
We said we should switch genres, and I should give Chris one of my favorite romance books, and then
she gets any nonfiction.
He can he can give me a nonfiction book. I hate it. I don't want to read about stocks and money and
monetary values.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm in school again when I read those books. Yeah, but I want to give him a romance book really bad. So, maybe we'll do that. I feel like that'd be fun. You reading, like, Love in Other Words.
Christina Warren.
I should give you a romance and a thriller.
I thought a thriller.
I know you would rather, and I would rather not a nonfiction.
Alright.
I think that would be fun. We could do this again, but I think you should pick
any books I want. If I went with any books that I wanted, they'd all be like the Divergent. You'd like them all probably.
What were you gonna pick?
Harry
Percy
Potter,
Jackson, yeah.
Percy Jackson.
I never read I read Percy Jackson though. Harry Potter I never read.
Maybe a Harry Potter or Percy Jackson. And
I read Percy Jackson.
Maybe I'll read it again. Dog Wimpy Kid.
Tired Wimpy Kid, I read that. No, you want me to
15 of them.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh yeah.
I want to read that. I watched the movie. I like cried. It was really sad.
Me too, when they crossed that bridge.
This was fun though. I had a lot of fun reading books that you chose. I mean, I think they were good picks. I wish I got a romance, I'll be honest. You did me dirty there. Anything to say? Any words at all?
Thank you for watching.
Yeah,
Tap that notification bell down low. Hit the like icon.
That's it. Those are the books I read. Those are my thoughts. 1 good one, 2 not so good ones. Don't recommend. Honestly, some people might like this. This one though, highly don't recommend. This one, great. I'm just really late to the game. Thank you for watching.
Thanks,
Let me know
guys.
if you want another video with Chris.
Yeah, let us know.
Have a great day. See you hopefully in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.